What's up, guys? Michigan Air Gunner. We're out here tonight looking for coons. Farmers said that they're getting into all kinds of stuff, and I mean, I've taken out a lot of coons already, but I decided since I didn't get a deer video or something up, we'll do something with some coons. I have my FX Maverick with my ATN 4K Pro. I know, you guys don't see me with many other guns, but yes, I have other guns. This one is a 30 caliber with a Donnie, and we're gonna go see what we can put down, see if there's any roaming around. What's up, guys? We're back. It's daytime, and now we have the R.A.W 22 with my arc and scope, and we're gonna see what we can get down here in the daytime. It's just a little after 9, so it's not super hot yet, so hopefully there's some birds running around and we can get some down.
She said that. Inside the White House, no one's even pretending to prepare as the U.S. economy falls apart. They're not worried about the oil supply. In fact, they're selling our oil to our main global rival, China. They're saying this is untenable. Unless you're an utterly partisan economist, you have to acknowledge what's happening. But those highly credentialed are not acknowledging it. They're blaming Putin. Blaming January 6th.
What's up, guys? We're back at the house. It's about 85, 90 degrees now, so I figured before I go out swimming, I'd talk to you guys about the gear I was using. So for our first hunt, we went out with the ATN 4K Pro on my FX Maverick. Nobody gave me this gun. I actually bought this gun brand new when they first came out. It was the VP model. It was a 30 cal. Then I put the carbon fiber bottle on it. Then it was a 25. Then it was 25 with a 600mm barrel. Now it's back to being a 30, but with a 700mm barrel. I'm getting almost 90 foot-pounds out of this gun. I mean, this thing is a tank. So I've decided to settle for this being my night rig. I say that about a lot of things. I switched my night vision scope to so many things, but this gun is not super heavy. It's super powerful. I get a lot of shots, and I really have had no complaints with this gun. I know I've heard people say this and that about FX or whatnot, but I've had the Dreamline, the Streamline. I've had one of these, the Maverick, but I haven't had any problem with them. I'm not cool enough to have an impact yet. Maybe someday. But other than that, I mean, this is just a solid platform if you can get an FX Maverick. I really wish they'd make more accessories for this instead of concentrating on the impact so much. And yeah, it's a cool gun. My buddy has one. I've shot one. I don't own one, but start looking at your other guns. Make cool shit for this. Anyway. And then, for my day gun, we have the R.A.W. 22 caliber HM1000, and this thing is just lights out. I got it on my Bog Death Grip bipod with my R.A.W. scope, and you guys can see that scope works really awesome with my Tacticam. I've had a lot of different scopes and it don't work very well with the Tacticam. So far, my best scopes I've had with the Tacticam have been my Bushnell Nitro first focal plane and this R.A.W. scope. I've had the Element scope when those first came out, and then I sold it because my Bushnell does the exact same thing, and it's clear. I'm not knocking Element at all, but I mean, it didn't do anything my $250 scope couldn't do. This scope is way better, in my personal opinion, than the Element Optic. I mean, again, I've only had one, and I bought it when they first came out. I haven't been through all the different lines because I'm not cool enough to get all that free stuff yet. Maybe. But R.A.W. did send this over for me to check out. I was going to put it on my Zeus 58 cal, but that gun is already heavy enough as it is, and adding more weight to it, I mean, I'm not a super big guy, but that thing is a tank, man. It is not your walking around gun. It's your, I found a spot to sit, I'm going to sit there, I'm not going to move until I shoot a deer or go home gun. I love my 58. I mean, that thing is dead nuts, but I really wish it was a little bit lighter. But anyway, back to the topic. This gun here I actually got on a deal from AGN. A guy on there wanted my R.A.W. 30 cal because I like that better than my R.A.W. 30, and he traded me this, and it was super awesome guy. He actually got it sent out to me before I even had a chance to send mine, and it was everything he said it was. He just didn't have the room at his house to stretch it out. I definitely have the room to stretch it out, not at my house, but out at the farm. And so far I have got this thing shooting H&N 27 grain 217s at around 930. And I'm getting about 4 mags with this thing. And it's only a 3600 PSI fill. It's super quiet. It's really not that heavy. I mean, for what it is, it's not that heavy. I could walk around with this and freehand it if I want to, but holding it for a long period of time, it will start to get heavy. So putting it with this Bog bipod, as long as you do your part, I mean, you won't miss. This thing is just a solid, awesome platform. So I do apologize for not being able to get out in the woods for deer video. I did have the S45 from Bentec, and it has given me issues, so I'm waiting for parts to fix that. Hopefully those issues will be resolved. If not, we will be getting a different gun from Terry at Fox Air Power next week to hopefully get out. If not, we always got some other ones. If you guys want to see a specific gun from AEA or something, just drop me a comment and I'll see if I can get it, or if I already have it, I'll try to get it out some more. But yeah, guys, till next time, go out there, have fun, see what your air gun can do. Don't be scared to try new things. Go out there, ask a farmer. If you see a farm that has a bunch of birds or whatnot, ask them if they need help. That's how I got started in all this. I got driving down the road one day and I seen 30, 40 pigeons in this farmer's yard. And I stopped and said, hey, you want me to shoot some of those pigeons? And it actually turned out 3 or 4 years prior, somebody else was out there with air gun shooting pigeons for him. And he just enjoyed watching that guy shoot them at 100+ yards with his air gun. I've lived here for 10 years. I've never met another air gunner in my little social circle, but I mean, it was just cool that he already knew and was like, yeah, go ahead. And that led me to going out and shooting deer for him for the deer damage tags. So don't be afraid just to stop and ask and say, hey, is it all right if I do this, or do you need help with that? Because a lot of these farmers are hurting to get these animals down because they're taking out a lot of their crops or eating the feed right out of their cows' rooms or whatnot. So yeah, wisdom of the day. Don't ever think you can't until you ask. Till next time, guys, keep shooting.